Good morning. Is anybody ready for the leaves to fall yet? I am too. I'm ready for some cold weather. It's getting too hot. Once July 4th comes, that's pretty much my okay, summer's done point. Give me about 4 good weeks and that's all I need. Yeah. I don't know. I like the snow. I can't. We don't get any snow anymore though, really. A couple times a year. Yeah. I miss it. Yeah, that is true. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started this morning, and we'll continue our way. We got a little bit to finish up in Matthew 13 that we'll look at just briefly this morning, and we'll jump into Matthew 14, where we'll see John the Baptist. And got a little bit to cover this morning. If I don't want to give it away too soon, but we're going to cover a little bit of what I think is a highly or hotly debated topic. And if you know, or you're familiar with the story of John the Baptist and going to Herod and basically preaching against his sins, you're kind of going to know where I'm going with this, but I don't want to give it away too soon. But I think it's something that the church has really kind of forgotten about in the last 100 years, and it's something the church has always practiced, and I think it's something the church really needs to continue to get back to. And but we'll look at that as we get into the 14th chapter. We'll talk a little bit about Herod, the different Herods this morning, his family line. We have mentioned it when we went through Acts. If there's anybody that's got a messed up family line, it's Herod the Great and all his sons. And I mean, that family was just an absolute mess. And I got a picture up here. I'll pull up here when we get started in the 14th chapter. We'll kind of go through that briefly as well, just show you that family, just so we get a good idea of which Herod we're dealing with this morning, because it's not going to be Herod the Great that we're so familiar with, that tried to have Jesus executed as a child. And then I got another picture just kind of the region. So sometimes I think images they kind of help with letting us see what's going on. It kind of helps us to understand a little bit better